Welcome back to PowerWash Simulator 2. I'm Rosso, your local cleaner. And here's all the kittens. So I was just looking at this map and I'm like, how overfilled is this map gonna be with just little dots? Because that's what we've done so far. And I mean, arguably we filled, let's say, 4 shelves. I mean, something could definitely hang there. Same here, for that matter. I don't know how this is planned to be, but... oh well. Now we gotta go and clean a shooting gallery for the Tivoli. Yeah, Tivoli Circus? I don't know. Something like that. Fairground. Yes! Oh, I was wondering about that. Oh, we cleaned that in first day. That, there, and there. Ah! I think they were closer in the first game, but it's nice to see that it's a living, breathing world. Oh, that's so good. Oh, this is so not good. Okay. I maybe just start somewhere, right? I know I normally do the outside first, but you know what? Why do you have cats on the shooting? Listen, this kind of treatment of cats is why you didn't have any cats in this country before. They just hated cats. Normally you just have targets or, I don't know, maybe gremlins or something, you know. Although I suppose the gremlins is more like Halloween fairground type thing, but still. I would say, but I'm thinking about it, like, I don't think fairgrounds have seasonal themes. Maybe they do, I don't know. I mean, we don't really have that many fairgrounds in Norway. I know one traveling one. A small one that our town has, like, around our National Day and so on. So... and then all Americans that would know, which I feel like specialize in this. Those fairgrounds are a teensy bit bigger, I'd say, than the little old Norways. So this is the temple. The last map of the previous game. Well, it's the main story anyway. If we don't count the DLC. Multiple DLCs. I think on a day-to-day basis, I think the first PowerWash Simulator is probably the longest 100% game I've done. Just because it kept getting updates. Which is great. I loved it. And a lot of wonderful, fun themes. Like Final Fantasy and Warhammer, Back to the Future, Shrek for that matter. Then that one, I want to say was odd, but then again, didn't it just have a new movie? So I guess that makes sense. I wonder what happened with that. Has it released it? Like, I remember seeing the trailer, but after that, I heard nothing of it. Like, no one I know of has talked about it. None of my friends have seen it, as far as I know, or told me about it. Again, I could be wrong. It could not even be out yet. That's the kind of the problem. Like, yeah, no, I heard there was a bit of time where there was so much talk about it, and then just poof, gone. But I guess that's the problem now as well. Like, I don't understand movie trailers anymore. And well, I should say I don't understand trailers anymore. Both movies and games, really. Like, I would see on Twitch or something, dropping by a friend's stream that I haven't been able to sub to in a while. And then suddenly I get an advertisement of one era game I've been sitting playing all week. Which, well done, algorithm. You really nailed that one. I always laugh at those. Those are fun. But then suddenly, you know, you get an ad for a game or a movie coming to cinema in 6 months. And it's like, okay. I mean, I understand that some films I can't be bothered going to the cinema to watch, so I'll wait for their streaming release, which is usually a bit after, and that's, you know what, that's on me. But when you tell me about some cool thing that happens in half a year, listen, it's buried in my memory when it comes out. I won't see it. Games, at least, they can kind of get away with it, because, you know, they show off on shows, and, like, you stay a little, at least I stay a little bit more attuned to that, but still, even then, like, if you show me the game too early, like, something were to show off on, I don't know, the Xbox show, for example, or Nintendo, and it's, like, the first trailer of the thing, and it doesn't come out before a year or two, I'm like, I understand you needed to build hype. Like, that's how you get investors and whatnot. Like, I get it, but as a consumer, I'm like, I won't remember Euroflame unless it's something I've really been keeping my eyes on. To be fair, it leads to a lot of fun surprises, though. Yeah, suddenly I just see on my Steam front page, I was like, ooh, I remember seeing that thing. So, you know, I suppose the trailer has done its job. But yeah, no, movie trailers, I don't understand why they do that. So early. Like, again, I understand I need to build hype, but again, it can't be about investors then, because, like, half a year before a movie is released, like, that movie is done. Like, they've done all the filming and whatnot. Everything left now is for the technical people and editing and CGI and so on. Like, that's a time-consuming thing. I don't know why I just thought about that, but yeah, no. I guess I'm just annoyed because one of my favorite authors, Andy Weir, the one that wrote The Martian and Artemis and Project Hail Mary, apparently the Project Hail Mary is coming out in, I believe it's like January, February, something like that. I saw the trailer a little while back, and I was so angry. Like, listen, I can't wait for this thing to come out. Like, apparently Ryan Gosling is in it, and it's like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, no, I've read the book a couple of times. I know the role. They're probably gonna nail it. So I'm like, I'd like to hear the news that, like, they just finished production and the movie's coming out, but the trailer is like half a year or more away. Like, yeah, that makes no sense. But I guess that's what the difference between movies and video games. I said, like, video games I'll remember and then they'll pop up on my stream store. Let's be fair, even if it's the newest movie, the chance of it popping up on my For You page on Netflix or Prime or whatever is oddly small. Like, the time I have to search for just brand new movies, wild. But yeah, no, games, you know. If it's indie games, probably not as much, but still to some degree, because, you know, they know how it's important it is to advertise themselves. But yeah, no, AAA games, definitely, like, say the new Resident Evil, for example, like, yeah, it's a while since we saw the first trailer, and they keep popping up on everything, and now we're building hype. No, not the angry volcano. That's actually a cool way to solve that. Huh. Well done, prop department. It's simple, it works. Yeah, no, yeah. What a good way to deal with a stressful morning. Just cleaning. I say cleaning while I specifically do not look around my apartment. Don't worry about it. Just what we need, a power washer at an attraction that was already brazenly wasting water. Sorry, Kevin, what? Yeah, how's this wasting water? Like, yeah, sure, like, these are water guns. But you do realize how that works, right? There's gotta be a chute or something that brings the water back. Like, it's not like the water vanishes, like, yeah, no, huh. Well, again, I guess that's a concept that is kind of foreign to me. Like, by all means, like, we do have water restrictions, like, during heat waves and whatnot, but other than that, like, even then, like, they're not that strict. It's more like, you know, try to shower on the off hours if you can, whatnot, you know. Very, very simplistic. And I was... This is very much my memory and my opinion, so I might easily be wrong. But, like, even in the worst heat waves, like, by all means, you would have to take care of your garden a little bit, but even then, like, it's usually so healthy already that it can last a little bit, or, you know, it's probably gonna rain somewhat. I guess my point there is that, like, just, as I've seen and heard in American shows and whatnot, like, that there's such water shortage that, you know, you barely have fire hydrants working and such. I'm like, that's crazy talk. I guess a younger version of me would be like, well, just use, I don't know, seawater or whatever, but, you know, kind of have to use clean water so it doesn't clog up the pipes. And clean water is drinking water, and you need that for survival of, you know, people and plants and everything, so... Yeah, that's a huge problem. I can understand the problem, it's just wild that it exists. I mean, by all means, having clean water has always been a problem, and you know what? If you have a few bucks over, there's plenty of charities to support that deals with that for different places around the world. Be a little bit careful, though, do your research, what might be the best and such. But if you have, I always suggest doing that. But, you know, I don't know. Again, being Norwegian, I suppose, and never really had a problem with that growing up. Mostly now in recent years with heat waves, I said, and such, that has even been mentioned, I feel. Or maybe I didn't hear it as a kid. Which is also very possible. I was going to remove the Merman's gems now that they've been stolen. Wait, what? But I used really strong glue, and I'm sure they'll recover. Ah. I was like, you're gonna remove something that was stolen? How does that work? But yeah, no, they mean the statue. Still doesn't really make sense, but... Oh, it's the S! I don't know where that S came from, but oh my god. I learned to draw it from my sister when I was younger. I would have thought that was an achievement. To just have everything activated at once. Or something. Maybe it's just an old... I think I did the right order. Huh. Oh well. Okay. Holy potato. Yeah, these maps are no joke. Okay, sorry, I'm confused here. There we go. Slow and steady, boys. Slow and steady. Oh. I always thought this was super fun when I was a kid at the fairground, like just the army of plushes they had. Like as an adult, of course, like they buy them in insane cheap bulks and whatnot, but it was still a lot. Like it was so much. So many plushes. More plushes than any child could ever dream of. It was a land of plushes, if you will. I mean, if we get a couple of people to start shooting these water guns, they could help me. Oh, absolute heck. Then I have all I have is a ladder? Really? Wow, okay. PowerWash simulator. Excellent, absolutely excellent. Heck, what's that sound? Crab people are coming alive. Kevin, did you know I recycled my water? That's what I said! I've got trays that run along the bottom, constantly redirecting it all back into the spray guns. I thought you knew that. Yeah, like, why would you waste money on having, like, water pumped? Or something? I did not. I would explain why your gallery gets progressively dirtier. Cyclically. Ah, so now you're giving him shit for that. Okay. Captain never happy. It's not just typical people, though. It's like, oh, you don't do this, so you're a bad person. Like, we do that. Oh, yeah, okay, I know that explains why you're such a dum-dum. I was like, what? you just wanted someone to be angry at, didn't you? To make yourself feel better for whatever the heck. Go. Oh, that was a lot missed. A few dots here and there is fine, but that was a lot. Oh, hi. Didn't know we had a generator back here. Again, we're back to the whole, maybe you shouldn't power wash electronics, but here we are. I mean, it's probably protected enough, but still, I don't know. I feel unsafe. First part of me is like I'm picking up speed here. Like my episodes are an hour and I'm like doing 1% per minute. And for anyone else, 100% and 60 minutes are not the same then. Except Kevin, I have the bleached bedazzle out of it every third Sunday. I see, I had previously attributed the noxious smell to fumarole power station. Ooh, we get to see the power station. I shall amend my online review of their premises. The toxic smell, like the fact that someone had bleach or what, like that's a little bit just to clean it, I suppose. That's not enough to categorize as toxic fumes. Heck, you can use a gallon of bleach and you probably wouldn't smell it 100 meters away. But it's nice of him that he will take away the complaint on the other company, though. When he realized that there potentially was another culprit. Normally, I feel like you would see those stories be like, yeah, well, I'm probably right anyway. Me. Even if I'm wrong, I'm probably right anyway. It's fine. Listen, if I say something that's wrong, which I probably have here, probably 1,000 things so far, just with the few videos we made. But, you know what? If the only thing someone has to complain about is like one thing, I'm gonna be happy and be like, you know what? My bad. I retract my statement. So sorry I said that wrong. Because let's be fair, if there's only one thing to nitpick at, listen, that's perfectionism for me, and I'm like, you know, I done good. And there's probably so many things I've said wrong or believed wrong for that matter. Still do. Like, it's all about learning. And growing, and you know what, I know I will do and say so many mistakes yet in my life, and that's a beautiful thing. I'm gonna try to avoid it by all means. But I have no illusions that I won't. And people that do that's crazy talk right there. Like, unless you spend your life in like I won't say library, but like literally like a research station, and you don't talk to anyone, and when you do, you have meticulously spent hours researching what you say and to be only correct facts. Like, yeah, no, you're not human anymore. Like, we're meant to say and believe weird things. It's fine. As long as we don't, you know, attack or bother anyone with it. So what if someone believes in something you see as absurd and silly or just plain wrong? Listen, they're out there making the world a more colorful place. Again, as long as, you know, they're not causing themselves or anyone else a harm or bother. It's fine. Like, I mean, remember, for example, like, we often have discussions, especially now in October, about the supernatural and whatnot. And, like, I don't particularly believe in any of that. But more on the side that, like, it's a very complicated, well, maybe not so complicated, but, like, yeah, sure, I believe there's plenty of things out there we can't explain. That's just plain science, really. And I never believe anyone that says they can prove it. And it's like, that's, yeah, no. It's kind of weird standpoint there, I suppose. But yeah, no. I'll often discuss, you know, their beliefs with my anti-beliefs, and I don't know. I by all means think it annoys them, but I at least find it to be very interesting discussions. Like, I'm trying to find logical reasons for things, or even if the logical thing was just like they just imagined it, which can often be true. But what do I know? I know one thing for certain, though. Like, even if I might not believe in the supernatural, I would never take the chance. I see no upside in being proven right. Like, I guess one thing is to learn, you know, if there is an afterlife. Like, cool. But let's be fair, most of these ghost hunters and whatnot, or, I mean, well, they call themselves ghost hunters or supernatural investigators and so on. As much as I believe most of that is either just purely a scam, or just for entertainment. Like, it's just good fun. Get a little spooky vibe, hear some stories about historical places. Pretty cool. Like, as a viewer at least, there's no loss there. But let's say I started that as a career, or just as a hobby for that matter. It doesn't really matter. Then someone told me a so-and-so place is haunted by a demon. Again, I don't believe in it, so no harm, right? What if it was right? Like, just because, yeah, no, I don't believe. That's my personal opinion. I know enough that I don't know anything about the universe, really. With the rest of humanity as a collective, I suppose. Yeah, no, what if it was right? What have I gained besides putting my life in danger? Like, sure, knowledge. But that knowledge, if anything, I feel can only harm me. Like, that's one of those situations where I'm like, you know what? Living in ignorance is fine. I don't need to know. Which is what, which I find so crazy. Like, how many times they stated in, like, Supernatural, the TV show, with the hunters and so on, like, once you know, and, like, you know, then you're part of that world, and that always ends badly, and, like, sure, but have you seen the list of just people that don't know and how badly it ends? It's not great. I don't know if you want to live in that ignorant bliss on the off chance that it will turn out fine. Then again, fighting back doesn't even seem to be an option in that show, unless you are the brothers, but let's be fair, a majority of us would not be the brothers. Just statistically, if nothing else. Oh. Oh. I didn't even see that. Huh. Sasquatch is back. How did they... Was that? Was that there earlier? How did I not see it? That's insane. My ability to ignore things are divine. More like Greek divine, I suppose, because it's not really helpful to me. More like a curse. Ah, there we go. Oh no, I pissed off Sasquatch. Again. Alright, apology accepted, Kevin. That was not an apology copy, it was careful worded clarification. As per usual, slow and steady is the game. Okay, there we go with that. Oh, Lord. Wait, what? Oh, are they all... Wait, are they all connected? Maybe. Kinda looks like it. A buck. Thanks. We reached 4,000. That's not that bad. Ugh, come on. Things in the way. Yeah, okay. So the ceiling frame is all in one. Okay. That's fair. I guess one of those things where you could easily be like, okay, that seems like a shortcut compared to everything else, but, you know, fine. Could have just made the whole ceiling one thing, even if it has a frame or not. If you wanted to. Just so used to every tiny minute detail being its own separate thing. Just it's so good for the brain when it goes pling, pling, pling. There we go. Oh no. I just realized why this is so relaxing. It brings me back to that mentality of like a coloring book, but obviously in reverse. Whoa. Ah. Like it's a scratch shop coloring book, if anything. The heck? There we go. There's the same problem on the other side. Yep. Ta-da! Problem solved. Now. Trying to figure out ways to just make it go faster. I mean, I could probably change over to the Ian to get that wider spray, but I don't know how much I'm winning on that, so... Oh, okay, I mean, this is alright, actually. It's too weak. For now. And that is why we cheese it a little bit. Bling, 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 bling. We're a third of the way. Poor overworked Rosa. I miss? Oh. There we go. Let's see how this works out. Well, the bowl bits have no grip in reality on how I do this work. I think we did a good job. Okay, a little sneak peek on what's next. Oh, there's only one. Oh. Road sweeper. Really? That feels a bit sneaky to me, but okay. Anywho, that was the Fairground PowerWash Simulator booth. Until next time, I hope you'll stay safe and be kind to one another. Ooh. And I'll see you in the next episode too. Oh my.